Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Wait, I can't hear you now. You're muted still.
I'm super jealous.
Of what?
So our Friday hosts, we have Friday guests for the Skyline Circle.
Yeah.
And Chase is, I just got a message this morning. Can Chase go first? He's in Spain and it's midnight. And I was like, yeah. But also
you have to wait till the very end. We're actually going to push you back till 2.
But also he can join next month when he's not working at midnight. And then the response was, oh, he's staying indefinitely. Not jealous. Not even a little bit.
No. We'd never be jealous of somebody stuck in Spain. Okay. So, no, that was interesting. Yeah, so we'll talk about the Skyline Circle, but if you don't know what it is, Brittany will put a link somewhere in here so you can go find out what that is and go watch it. And I know we had a couple of topics, but I want to start out with the fact that I'm exhausted today and you have the sniffles today.
I do, yes.
And I think the reason I'm bringing this up is because even though it's just January 14th or already January 14th or however you want to look at this, I think some people, and I think this leads into our second topic really, but I think some people don't realize what the holidays can take out of them and how your body is still recovering from that, right? Now, I didn't travel on a plane, right? I just traveled in a car. But I traveled somewhere and you traveled in a plane. And I think friends, family, travel, stress of all of that can impact you. So my first thing of the day is take care of yourself before you get super sick. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think that is huge. But also being in the space of what does taking care of yourself look like?
Sure.
I just had to message somebody and say, hey, I know that we have a morning meeting, but it's too early.
Right.
And so really looking at what are things that I've committed to that might not actually work.
Mhm.
And I actually made that commitment to try to make myself get up early and try to kind of force a different schedule. And the reality is it's not worth it.
But also, I think maybe it's not worth it, but it's also you learn something about yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, so many people this year, you being one of them, have said, oh, I'm going to reset my schedule to go to bed earlier and get up earlier, da 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 da. And being productive has nothing to do with the time on a clock.
Right.
So if you are more productive at 11 p.m., then that's when you should be doing whatever that thing is that you feel productive about. If you feel more productive at 6, that's great. 6 a.m., get your happy butt up and, do something. But I'm telling you right now, it has been 20 years since I've seen 5 a.m. Okay, let alone 6 a.m. because that's not the schedule I want to be on. Right? And I get that you wanted to try to get up earlier, but you say it's not worth it, but that's not how your body works.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And so when you try to do something that truly doesn't work for you, some people just have a second shift mentality. Some people have a third shift mentality. You have a weird look.
Oh, it didn't stream?
It's streaming.
Huh.
Oh, wait, did you not pick your streamings?
I did. I even did all the things and it says stream to your audience and I did it all and it is. Huh.
Do we want to start again?
Nope. No. Keep going. Because you have it streaming to my YouTubes anyways. You're good.
Okay. Well,
You're good.
I can only pick 3, remember? So it's only streaming to my stuff because I thought you picked your stuff.
Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry about it.
All
No,
right. Sorry,
good.
I didn't realize. Maybe we went too quick. By the way, people, we were supposed to go live at 9, but due to my schedule, we're going live a little early. So our topics today, though, were not necessarily about taking care of yourself. That's just the first one. What were our topics today?
So today we were talking about, well, like we just kind of touched base on, what are you doing coming out of the holidays to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, but also really getting back into work. And it's okay if it's a gradual back into work, right? You went 2 weeks without working fully, you were on and off. So really like just taking that time to come back in bite-sized chunks so you're not overwhelmed, you're not, gonna just get swept up in the constant go, go, go. So that was topic one, which we kind of really covered a little bit. And then topic two is really um, based, and also if you guys notice, we're here early, right? Because today the schedule shifted a little bit, so we had to get in early. But the other thing that we wanted to talk about today, because this has come up a lot, we did a expo last month. We did a massive collaboration with everybody in our skyscraper. And so inside of collaborating, what are the expectations? Making sure that those expectations are contracted or written out very clearly, and that there's a continuous conversation about it. So when we ran the party last month, I was sending an email or a message on LinkedIn of, hey, this is where we're at, this is what we need, right? And some of them would be personal, some of them would be group. Um, so
So,
really just having that expectation inside of collaboration. And what does that look like? But also understanding it is completely okay to say, you know what, we set this and we're here, it's not the same, and I need to step away, and this is no longer the collaboration I signed up for.
sure. But I also think that I want to talk a little bit about the difference between a collaboration and I don't even know what the wording would 100% be, but a partnership of sorts, okay? And I'm going to use you and I, right? So with the Keystone Network, we're a partnership, okay? Now, I get, and I'm going to make a slight joke here. Brittany owns more of Keystone than I do. Okay, like that's fine, but it's still a partnership, right? It's something tangible. We've determined what we're each going to do, and we're stuck here whether we like each other or not. Okay, like that's what's going to happen. And I'm being a little sarcastic, but then there's collaborations, right? Collaborations are, hey, we're going to do this thing. Like Thursday, I'm doing a thing with Terry where I'm going to talk about traveling with an autistic child, right? So it has nothing to do with my business per se. And it is about her business because it's travel, but we're collaborating on something that I have information on and she has questions about. And there's no beyond that, beyond helping each other and talking about something, there's nothing beyond that. And when you have that partnership of sorts, I think that we need to talk about being good to yourself and following that agreement, right? Mm-hmm. You have to say, and I'll be honest with you, I've had a couple of agreements recently that I feel like I've had to step back from, right? One I completely got out of, one I started to step back from. And it's because I feel like it's not a good give and take. They're not upholding their side of that agreement. And it's more of a long-term agreement, I think, as a partnership. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think, when we're looking at, when you make an agreement, you want to have the conversation of this is exactly what I can give to you. But also that needs to be, like we spoke about earlier, it needs to be something manageable for you and something that you can align with, right? And as that contract gets, I had this situation over the holidays where the contract had to get pulled out. Is this within the scope of the contract, right? And so when you're looking at what did you sign up for, also hold yourself to that. Is this what we signed up for? Is this what we're doing? Making sure that you have, and also on the other side, if somebody, like you said, Sarah, like if somebody isn't fulfilling or they're not really supporting you, inside of a partnership, inside of a contract, it is that ebb and flow. And sometimes, there's been several times where you've stepped in because of my mental health, right? And you're like, hey, let me support Brittany. Let me just kind of be here for a minute. And when you have a great partnership, you're able to ebb and flow and you're able to see those things.
Sure.
But then there's those times where if somebody is very demanding inside of a situation and the way that they're stating it is in a way that does not support any, like, isn't a great way, right? So really look at how does this conversation happen, as well as is this the conversation of what I signed up for? Do I really want to continue in this space? Um, and there might be ways for you to step back. There might be ways for you to just take a breather.
Yes, yes. And it's all, this is back to that first concept of taking care of yourself, right? Like making sure that you're in the right spaces and making sure that you're, and I know it's cliche or overused or whatever, but honestly, it is about you feeling safe and feeling like you're in a good, productive, collaborative, whatever positive word environment you want to use if you don't like safe, right? But you have to find those partnerships, those collaborations, even those co-working spaces where you feel like people are listening, where you feel like people are actually there and willing to help and you're willing to help.
Yeah.
So,
And I think in our chat, we have the two prime people who have the biggest problems, right? So Sophia Rigo is a holistic concierge because holistic healers get treated completely different.
yeah.
They get treated in the your whimsy, you're this, you're that, and yet they're making money, guys. So look, whatever you want to think, they're making their money, okay?
Yeah.
People are paying. And I love it, right? Because they're taking care of that soul side of people. But then you also look at Terry, and we created, we helped Terry create the DMS Collective because MLMs and network marketing, they get looked at like they are not businesses. And
Right.
so we created a space where we're saying, hey, we see you, right? We understand. And even just inside of our networking, Sarah, you and I, when we host those networking meetings, we do give them that respect. We do give them that, even if it doesn't say, hey, MLM marketers or hey, holistic healers. Sophia's been with us for over 3 years. Terry is going to be with us for over 3 years.
Oh,
Um,
100%.
but that's that conversation of collaboration and being where people see you and hear you.
And completely not on, well, I mean, it's on topic because the MLM network marketing thing made me think of this. But Brian, my partner, the other day, in case whoever's watching doesn't know who he is, but he comes home the other day and he was like, oh my gosh, you would not believe what I saw. And I'm like, okay. Right? Like must be good if this is the first thing you say. He actually, for the first time in like years, saw one of those pink Mary Kay cars. And it was a Mercedes-Benz per pink Mary Kay car. I'm like, ooh, they're up in their game over there at Mary Kay, right? Like if you're getting a Benz, like they're up in our game a little. But my point is that MLMs and network marketing are everywhere in our lives. And the fact that people kind of turn their nose down at them is just funny to me, because so many people are making their living from these ventures. And the fact that they're making money means people are buying the stuff, right? Like,
well, Terry is travel. Mary Kay is amazing. I have Mary Kay makeup.
Sure.
I don't have it on, but I have Mary Kay makeup. And then even, with Sophia, she does so many great things. And like you said, they've got a Benz now. Mary Kay takes care of their consultants, right?
Sure.
They work really hard, and a lot of those companies, they created those companies to support stay-at-home moms. They created those companies to support people who are disabled and otherwise can't get to work on a daily basis and need to work around what their spaces are. That's also why we work online, is because I don't drive, so getting to an office would be difficult for me. There's different things that really, when we're looking, and we have this conversation all the time, we had it before the holidays, when people say you don't have a real job, you do. You are working a business,
Money
you are
goes
doing
into my
so
bank
much.
account.
Yeah.
Trust me, I have a real job.
My bills get paid.
Right.
So when we're able to look in those spaces, that's what we want to really take into consideration and really build from.
Sure. I feel like I have like quick jokes because you were like, yeah, my bills get paid. I do want everybody right now to go and double check if they paid their water bill last month because I forgot. And now I paid all the other bills and I forgot the water bill. So, advice of the day, go check your water bill and make sure you paid it.
Yep. And I am going to cut our stream short because Sarah's got some things to do.
No, we can go till 30 minutes. It's fine.
No. I don't feel good, guys. I'm cutting our stream short. Sarah's got stuff to do. I need to go blow my nose.
Well, we appreciate it. And remember, just really, really quick, we'll go post this a bunch of places, but Skyline Circle is when?
It's going to go live at 2:30 Central Time, and we have Chase, Dominic, and we have Steve Soto. So Dominic is a drone. He flies drones in Australia. He flies drones and takes photos for businesses and, at weddings and things like that in Australia. So super great. Steve is an amazing marketer in California. And then Chase is another accountability coach. He is I love him. He's great. So, and now he's in Spain. So now he's who I want to be when I grow up.
I'm not sure I want to live in Spain. That's a whole nother topic though. But yes, that is Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. And we'll put the Luma and everything in here so you can find that and come watch it and all that fun stuff. So that is great. I will let Brittany go blow her nose. We are lovely here at Unleashed because we will just talk about anything. So I'm going to end this. If we're not going to do introductions, if you don't know who we are, go watch one of the other ones.
Yes. But also join Keystone because we're there for you.
Oh, yes. Keystone Network. Join it. Good point.
Hi, guys.